Welcome to the live, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been some months since I have been live, since I have uploaded my any videos on my channel. So today is my first day being back. It's been a while. I know y'all keep hearing the same old. Anyways, but welcome back to my live, you guys. Welcome. I am actually doing my first reaction video starting today. As y'all can see, I have a brand new setup. I'm actually doing my live off of Streamlabs OBS. I have a green screen. I will be posting a picture on my community tab, so make sure you guys check out my community tab of our new setup. So there has been a lot of changes, like I stated on one of my last videos, that we are going to be making to the channel. So we have upgraded to better equipment, lighting, green screen, videos, cameras, gaming system. So I just want to let you guys know that that's what's been going on, and some other things that's been going on behind the scenes. It's all positive stuff. But anyway, welcome back. Hey, Josiah, welcome to the live. Hold on. Let me get in so I can be able. Okay, so hold on. Welcome to the live. Let me respond back to you guys before I actually do my reaction to a video that I have came across located here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I'm going to give a message at the end of this video, something that I challenge each and every one of my supporters to do. When you have time, like they stated, reading is fundamental. Research. You will never know what's going on in your own city and state unless you look into it. So just stay tuned. At the end of this video, I have something that I really want each and every one of you to look into. And there is an important message at the end. So let me respond back to this message. So, hey, Josiah. Okay, I already got it. Let me know, do you see my message, Josiah? So just let me know. Okay, so all right. So let me know. Type in the chat to let me know, do you see what I said back to you? Welcome to the live. So just let me know that, okay? Just let me know if you see it. Let me get some things up here. Okay. I'm just getting some stuff set up, you guys. Hold on. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Okay. All right, so I had to turn some stuff on. All right, so I got that set up. Hold on one moment. Okay. All right, so excellent connection. Just checking my connections. I already checked it before, but there's another way that I can check it. Just wanted to see that it is on. Okay, so I got that set up. So I'm just getting to give y'all just a couple of minutes to come on in, and I will get started after that. So let me just get started here. I'm just checking something, you guys. So, hey. Hey, hubby. Hey. All right, so hold on. Hey, Zaza. Welcome. Hey, Zaza. All right, so I had to turn on my little thing with YouTube because once you get monetized, there's a little button that you had to put. So I just had to make sure that was turned on during the live. So just wanted to make sure. I'm just gonna give you guys a couple of minutes just to get on. If y'all see me looking away from the screen, just know that I have three monitors. So I have like my monitor in front of me, one in the middle, and one on the side of me. What I have on the side of me is just my chat. So I can see the chat on my main screen, but auto for me to chat is on my third screen. So you may see me looking here, but just know that I see everything that's going on while I'm doing this live. So just wanted to give y'all um, a heads up. I hope that y'all like the new setup, the new background. I hope that y'all loving it. Y'all can see my main screen with my picture, the name of my the YouTube channel, our family YouTube channel. We do it all hauls, vlogs, cook with me, story times. We're gonna be doing reactions. You may see me doing some gaming. I have some exciting news at the end, so make sure y'all stay tuned to the end of this video. So like I said, there are two things that I wanted to go over with y'all at the end of this video, okay? So it's just an upgrade to our channel. Before I was streaming off on an iPad, sometimes my phone, sometimes my laptop computer. But I was like, me and my husband and I, we were sitting down talking like, what should we do to better upgrade our YouTube channels? Because my husband has a YouTube channel as well, him and my son. So make sure you guys go over, support the channel as well. It's called Double Troubles. I will try to leave the link at the in the chat so y'all can go and follow him. His gaming channel is really taking off. My husband them gaming channel is almost monetized in Twitch. So we working on his Facebook page as well to get monetized. So we are loving the support that y'all are showing to him. So continue to support his channel as well, okay? So y'all may see me over there on his channel doing some gaming. So I'm not going to tell y'all quite what I'll be doing, but trust and believe y'all will see me over there here soon. And y'all will see exactly what games that I'll be playing. Yes, I do get gaming in. Maybe not as much as my husband and my son, but there are some games that I do like to play, okay? All right. So there is a new one that he got for him. And then I was like, okay, I want to learn how to do that as well. So I can't wait to get this already set up. I just can't wait for y'all to see it, okay? So, it is 6:09. So my reaction video that I have set up for today, it is okay. Before I get that, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this channel out, our family channel out. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment or two, and tell us what you think of the new upgrades. Do you like it? Do you want to see something different? Just let us know in the comment section down below, okay? So make sure you do all that. Okay, so my first reaction video, what I'm going to react to is something that's located here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Didn't even know nothing about it, that this took place. I know there's history here prior to, when I was born in 81. I know there was history way prior than that. Any city and state always have history, dating thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. So this is a video that I found here that took place here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's a community called Brooklyn, not Brooklyn, New York. It was just a little small black community called Brooklyn. And over time, over the years, when you have things change, when you have developers coming in want to change up things, but sometimes the history can be forgotten in those cities and states. So I'm going to be reacting to this video, and I might be stopping and pausing here, you know, asking y'all, you know, questions. What do you think about it? You know, what are your thoughts about what we are reacting to, okay? So let me go ahead and get that set up. So I'm going to switch it over here. Let me go ahead and expand it. So the title that I'm going to be reacting to is Brooklyn, How a Black Community Was Erased from Uptown Charlotte. The video is about 8 minutes and 15 seconds long. Like I said, I will be stopping and pausing, asking you. Now I'm going to give y'all my commentary as well. What do I think about it, okay? So let's get started. Volume is turned on as well, okay, so it says here, let me pause this. In 1960s, towns across America carried out urban renewal projects that displace Black communities. Like I said, you know, when they have like these renewal projects coming in, a lot of families, you know, were displaced back in their time frames. Hey, Janaya, let me respond to you. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video, like it, share, comment, subscribe, okay? And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when, you know, you'll be notified when new content has been uploaded or when we go live. So make sure you got those notification bells turned on, okay? All right, so like I stated, you know, back in those time frames, 1950, 1960s, 70s, you know, a lot of little small cities and towns and states, you know, perfect, you know, majority of the time it's like little small little areas, communities within that city or state that they get displaced. Hey, Tommy, Homestead Garden. Hey, how you doing? I know it's been a minute, but I see you doing your thing. Don't trust and believe. I've been going into your videos. I've been watching. I may not say nothing, but I do watch a lot of your videos, especially when, you know, for stocking and, you know, planting your garden and all that stuff. So trust and believe, I've been watching your videos and I've been enjoying it. So yeah, everybody say hey to Tommy's, okay? She actually baby, she actually live in South Carolina, not too far from where we live at. So that'll be nice. Maybe one day we'll get up and do a video together. Like I said, in the 1960s, towns across America carried out urban renewal projects that displaced Black communities. So Tommy, this is like my first reaction video. Yeah, it has been a minute. I appreciate you too, sis. So this is actually my first reaction video on my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna see how it goes, and if it goes well, like, you may be seeing more reaction videos. So this what I'm reacting to is actually took place here in Charlotte, North Carolina, Tommy. It was a Black community, all Black community. It kind of remind you like in Oklahoma, you know, how they had like their own little community where, you know, they had their own banks, stores, grocery stores, schools, all that. So we have a little place here in Charlotte, North Carolina, in the Uptown area, where this community was called Brooklyn. Thank you, Tommy. So let's get into it. I just wanted to read the little caption that came across the screen.
Change is no good if it's not for the better. Some change ain't no good at all.
So this took place in 1960s.
This is where we orchestrated in this community. And this was known as Brooklyn. This is where Black folk lived. This is where the churches were. This is where our businesses were.
The neighborhood of Brooklyn, for then it was ideal, because everybody looked out for everybody's children.
That's true.
Didn't nobody have nothing.
Black families looked out for each other back then.
You could sleep on the front porch. You could walk, get up and go anywhere you want to go at any time of night. Didn't have no problems.
Charlotte's Brooklyn neighborhood existed for about the first 2/3 of the 20th century.
It's the area that today is the government center, Marshall Park, NASCAR.
See, now you see how that looked. Now that community did not look how Charlotte looks now. They got the NASCAR, you got the government center up there now, which is like the courthouse, the jail. You got all kind of businesses up there. You have multiple hospitals up there. You have all kind of little government buildings, attorneys up there. But all that particular area in the Uptown area was nothing but a thriving black community called Brooklyn. So what you see in Charlotte now, you would have never thought that this was a all black community if you come to Charlotte, North Carolina now at all. You'll think like the way Charlotte looks now, you would think that it have been looking like that for the past couple of years. No. So when you come to Uptown Charlotte, there are some areas where the street is actually like the pebble, like the rocks, pebbles, stone, like the rocks, pebbles, stone looking material that they use. So when you see those, just know that there was some black homes that lived there, some plantation homes that was in the Uptown community where black people actually worked and served on. So let's get back to the video.
Our Hall of Fame, all of that in the center city. It was most of the Second Ward neighborhood. As segregation hardened, became the most important African American neighborhood. Brooklyn was the center of civic life. It was where the Black Main Street was, roughly where today's Martin Luther King Boulevard was. It was a beloved neighborhood.
We played hopscotch in the street and played ball in the street, kickball and softball. All that was played right over there. And when I close my eyes, I can see all of that.
We had dry cleaners. We had grocery stores. We had meat markets. We had shoe shine stands, barber shop.
You see that? That kind of remind me of Tulsa. What's the name of that called? Tulsa, what was that thing called? Tulsa, Oklahoma. What was the name of that black community? Hold on, because I just had it at the tip of my tongue, you guys. Let me pull it up right quick. You can't see what I'm pulling up, but I'm just let me pull it up right quick. Black Wall Street. Yes. So, even though they had the biggest Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, we had a Black Wall Street here in Charlotte, North Carolina. You would never known at all. Never. I would have never known that this actually took place in Uptown Charlotte. Like I said, you notice stuff here and there, and sometimes you could be passed by signs that said plantation. You could be passed by like this little stone little plaque that says such and such date to such and such date. If you really take out the time and stop and read through that information, you would not even know the history that took place in your own city and state. Yeah, you may have like the elderly people, your grandparents, great-grandparents may have told you stories here and there, but those memories and those signs still is there in that city and state. You probably pass by it all the time, don't even pay it no attention at all. So, I challenge each and every one of y'all to just maybe look up some of your history in your own city and state. And there's a reason why, but at the end of this, I'm going to tell you why. So make sure you stay to the end of this video. So let me continue to play, you guys.
Jobs. Brooklyn is a wonderful place to live. We used to make pallets on the front porch and never will forget.
You had poor people, you had middle class people, and maybe even a little more affluent people.
What are the 10 most important things I need to know about buying or replacing my roof?
Congested streets, inadequate parking, retail vacancies. There's only one answer. That is a master plan of development. It's do or die for downtown Charlotte right now.
just imagine, you know, that thriving black community having their own banks, their own grocery stores, shoe shine shops, car mechanics, their own school, just their own businesses, just like Black Wall Street. And then all of a sudden you have like a developer come into your own neighborhood that you grew up in ever since you was a child, ever since you was a young person, and they just took over. Like, you no longer have a home, you no longer have your businesses. You'll have to go somewhere and find a place for you and your family to live at. And also to, you know, start your business all over again. So it's crazy. That is correct. Our people went through a lot. We did. We went through a lot. So let me continue, you guys. So look what Charlotte looks like
During
now.
a period of time, there was this urban renewal that came through, and I often heard it growing up as a child as being referred to as black removal, because that's what I witnessed, that black folk were actually displaced from the Brooklyn community, which was Uptown Charlotte, and moved to the west side.
When they said it's going to
Okay, so it's time to say, I know there are many plantations where I was born in Sumter, South Carolina, not far where I lived till I was 5. That is right, Tommy. I've been to Sumter, South Carolina plenty of times years ago when I was like in middle school, high school, been there. One of my friend girls is actually from Sumter, South Carolina. So I know a little bit about Sumter, South Carolina. And, you know, it's a lot of history there too. It's a lot of history. So this sign says Brooklyn Urban Renewal Area Project Number N.C.R-37. This property being reserved for United States Post Office Redevelopment Commission of the City of Charlotte. So let me go ahead and continue on with this.
head down Brooklyn, and they start putting up posters letting you know. And the next thing you know, we're shutting down everything. Time to go.
That is sad that your house is gone. The only thing you can do is sit there and just look at your house.
The idea was if you wipe out blighted neighborhoods, you'll have the perfect city. And unfortunately, they defined blighted neighborhoods as neighborhoods where there were a lot of absentee landlords, a lot of rundown housing, which often was African American neighborhoods because of redlining and other things that kept African Americans from easily buying homes.
The property.
All right, so you guys, let's talk about that redlining in the black communities. It's a lot, and if you don't pick up a book and read, like they said, if you want to keep a person stupid, dumb, don't want them to know anything, put it in a book. So basically what they saying is people don't read. People don't do their research. We can be reading the same book sometimes and get totally 2 different, 3 different, 5 different messages. But the thing about it is, it's the same across the board. If we reading the same book, the words haven't changed. We just got a different meaning of it. We got a different understanding of it. And when it comes down to the redlining of this, it's just like move the black people out so the white people can come in. Basically, that's what it is. Ball down to it. We don't know what happened with those other people that was living in that neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to think about a lot of this have taken place, and to be honest, history is repeating itself, because the same thing that took place back in the 60s and the 70s is going on now. When you see gentrification going on in your neighborhoods, like here in Charlotte, it's going on bad here in Charlotte. Like all over, places that you would never see people living into now, they moving in, they raising up prices of people's homes. you thinking that your house is maybe $150,000, $160,000, and come to find out your home may be worth, well, they saying that it's technically like $250,000, $300 and some $1,000, and when you first purchased a home, it wasn't up at $150,000. So when you try to get like an escrow loan, or you try to get money out of your house, they're gonna basically tell you your house not worth nothing. But in the meantime, you telling me that my home is worth $250,000 or $300 and some $1,000, which is almost double than what my house originally, appraised at. So a lot of that redlining is still going on today. So Thomas said, I think that still exists, just with different words. People still don't read. That's what social media does for the black person. It's a distraction to allow them to do what they want. Tommy, you hit it right nail on. You hit it. You sure did. You hit the nail on the coffin. That is because we don't read as a black people. We don't. We don't like to read. Now I'm just gonna put it out there. We do not like to read at all. That's why they said put it in a book. When we take out time to read things, we don't read contracts. Sometimes we don't read business proposals. We don't take the time out to read that stuff. If we was to take the time out to read our history and read contracts, read business proposals, read anything that you got to sign your name on a dotted line, you need to read it. Read the information when you go to the hospital. Read through that information when you go to the doctors. Read the information when you go purchase anything that you got to sign your name on, because it's a lot of fine print, a lot of small print that a lot of small print that you do not understand. So, here lately, that's what we have been doing. We've been doing a lot of research. We've been doing a lot of reading and just coming into a lot of truth of who we really are. And a lot of things that's taking place in our own city and state. Forget about what's going on internationally. Yes, things is going to change because we living on the end times, but also you need to be concerned about what's going on in your city and state because you live there. A lot of changes could be taking place behind our backs. We don't go to like these government meetings where they be having uptown in our own city and state. We would never know what's going on until we actually take part in that stuff. You don't have to agree with it, but it's nothing wrong going and sitting in those meetings just to see what they're discussing about, because that's an opportunity to where you can put your 2 cents in as well. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and get back. I went on a little rant because, when you see things like that, it makes you mad, because those are our brothers and sisters, our ancestors, and the things that they went through. So let's get back to the video.
It was significant. People felt that Brooklyn was a shanty town, had all shotgun houses, and was blighted. Well, there was a part of Brooklyn that certainly had low-income housing or houses that wasn't very affordable. But guess what? It also had houses that had multi-bedrooms, wrought iron fences, really 2-story homes. They were owned by African Americans. So there was
Okay, so let me go back, you guys. Let me go back a little bit. Okay, so you see how the houses look now, right? You see this white house, you see this house, and you see this church and this other building right here. So let me play this so y'all can see exactly what took place before and how it looks now.
It also had houses that had multi-bedrooms, wrought iron fences, really 2-story homes.
See that?
They were owned by African Americans. So there was a variety of price point housing in Brooklyn.
So all this area, I'm sorry to keep pausing. So all this area right here, you guys, all this area right here. So this entire, where I'm circling it at right now. Hold on, let me go back. So this entire area right here, you guys, was a thriving black community. Now look at it now. You would have never known that it looks like that. So just imagine this entire area was a thriving black community that had their own businesses and they kept the money within their own community. It does remind you like a small little, Black Wall Street that took place in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I can guarantee you there probably have been a lot of Black Wall Streets in different cities and states. You would never know until you actually research it and dig on your own and read books about it.
Okay. I feel like a stranger in my hometown. There's so much change. Because I can't even find my way now when I come down here. Let's see. On this side of the street, the Savoy would have been right in there, the Savoy Theater. I don't see anything here that remotely helps me to remember where anything is. None of this is. If that were 2nd Street,
see, there's a grocery store.
We would have made a left there, and about right in there, the Savoy Theater. And where all those gray buildings are would have been buildings, apartments. And on down there would have been black businesses, cafes, tailor shops, hairdressers.
In the last few years, which will come to fruition as we move forward, is this Brooklyn Village project, which is intended to give honor to that history and to create something that won't look anything like.
See, Tommy, that is right. Tommy said that's the key to it all right there. They used the communities that were considered blight in order to get rid of the better housing, because how dare you have your own banks, groceries, and homes. That is so true. And if you look at it across the board in city and states, they'll tear down the black communities, but they always put like a little sign to let you know a little piece of the history that took place in that little area. And if you also notice, they'll keep the church though. So they'll keep one of the black churches in that area. One of the oldest, sorry you guys. They'll keep, let me turn my volume down. If you notice, they will keep a black church. Like one of the oldest black churches that's in that community, they will not tear that down. They will keep it there. And they will have like a little sign that says, since this such and such time, this black community or this community was this, that, and the third. If you go in your areas, in the uptown areas, the rural areas, the black, where the community is at, I challenge y'all to go and see if y'all can find one of them signs. It'll let you know what took place in that little area. They'll always have some type of memorial in that particular area. They'll either keep a church or they'll have a memorial to let you know what took place. But other than that, they'll knock everything down and they will keep just that little piece right there. So just like what this guy's about to say right now.
The old Brooklyn, but we'll have some of the vibrance of having stores, homes, offices, all in the same place.
Dennis Lacaria, Senior Assistant to the County Manager, will be giving you an update on the Center City redevelopment project. It includes Brooklyn Village.
So going into the components of the master redevelopment agreement included 106,800 square feet of retail, 532,000 square feet of office, 395 housing units minimum. 30% of the below market units will be dedicated to 60% AMI or less.
Where there's still some emotion around the history of Brooklyn, I respect it, and I think it's foolish to try and, like I said,
They do not respect it at all. Look at all that square feet of history that took place. That's a lot. If you respect it, what you should have did was rebuild it up, but let that community stay in that community. Maybe go in there and fix their houses, fix the streets, help people fix their businesses, expand their businesses. If you really did, if it really touched your heart and if it really did care, that's what they could have done, but they didn't. You want to build parking lots and parking decks. And yeah, of course they're going to have like low income apartments, low income housing just to satisfy the black community in that area. Whoop-de-doo, like that's really going to help. Like that's really going to resolve what y'all have done. Went in and took over this black community that was thriving in their community, wasn't bothering anybody at all, but helping each other out. So let's get back to it.
Do anything that like attempts to fix that. Is that specifically for the former residents of Brooklyn? It's not.
So Tommy says, yes, we have one downtown, a church sits outside of the hospital. This man said they respect it, but how do you respect what you bulldozed it and left no markers? Right. So that's what I was meaning about memorials. So markers. So you see this second ward school, 1923 to 1969, site of the first public high school for blacks in Charlotte, Mecklenburg. So this school is still here in Charlotte, Mecklenburg. Uptown area. These are little markers that they will leave. So I challenge y'all to find markers in y'all city and state and read it, because it's a lot of history. It's a lot of history in those areas. Like they'll leave a marker. Like here in Charlotte, there are several markers that I have read, done passed by, and all that stuff. So that is right, Tommy. They'll leave like little markers, and that's about it. Like this little sign right here. They may keep a school, and the main thing they will keep is a church. If they don't keep nothing else, they'll have a marker in a church, and that's it. Okay, so let me pause this. It says on August the 31st, 2018, Second Ward High School alumni gathered to celebrate the reopening of their gym after it was torn down during urban renewal.
The county is saying we're going to rebuild Brooklyn. We can only replace those facilities, but the spirit is what I'm pushing for. That as we build, that we build on the spirit of Brooklyn, what it was.
So those are I guess I want to say the children, the grandchildren that actually live there in the Brooklyn community. So they are still living. Those are the people that still living. Those are the remaining people.
From Brooklyn to Blue Heaven, to First Ward, Third Ward, Belleville, Greenville. All these places is long forgotten about. Change is on the way.
What are the 10
Wow. That is crazy, you guys.
most important things I need to know?
Okay, let me stop this. That is crazy. So tell me, you guys, what y'all thinking in the chat? Comment down below. What do you think of that reaction video? Like, you know, what does it do to you? Like, does it make you want to like research like markers, you know, the history in your own city and state? And thank you to you all that actually watched from the beginning to the end. I really appreciate you guys. This is like my first reaction, like I stated at the beginning of this live video. And I challenge each and every one of my supporters to do some research in your own city and state. See, can you find markers? You know, maybe the oldest black church in your area. You know, just research some things on your own just to see like some of the history that took place in your own city and state. And the reason why I say this, I know a lot of y'all guys do not like Donald Trump, okay? You know, everybody already know. There are a lot of people that secretly, underhandedly do like him because they voted for him. He had more votes this time around than he had at the beginning. So Obviously, they like him. Okay. The reason why I say that is he quoted for black people to know their history. Because if you don't, history will repeat itself. So by him saying that, you have to really think, and you have to think outside of the box. Do some thinking that you never have thought of before. Why would he say that? Because to be honest, history is repeating itself. It's repeating itself daily. Sometimes our eyes is covered. The lenses haven't came off yet. You know, you haven't wiped your eyes just to see that history have been repeating itself over and over and over and over, time and time again. It's just getting worse. So, like I stated, I challenge each and every one of you guys to do a little research. If you got to go online, just do some history. Some of the things that took place in your own city and state. You never know. There could be a Black Wall Street in your own city and state. You never know. So I thank you, Tommy, for staying in. Thank you. There will be some more reaction videos of this and some other reaction videos, but I wanted to start off by doing this because this is some great history. It's more to it. It is a lot of great history that took place in Charlotte, North Carolina, where I live at. Like I said, there's history all over. So I encourage y'all to make sure that y'all do some research. See if there was a Black Wall Street in your own city and state. Okay, so I do challenge y'all to do that. Take a look at it, and maybe reach out back to me, or you can react to your own history that you have found. You know, do a video on your own channel. And if you do find some history, tag me in that video. Let me know, but like send me a message, but like, okay, hey, I found this. Okay, so Thomas said, yes, it's more to us than the 28 days that they give us. Yes, to be honest, it's every month, every day, 365 days, every day. History. Nothing but history. From the beginning of times until the end of times, it's always going to be Black history. Okay, so I don't care what nobody say. It's always going to be our history, because our history is what everybody is thriving on today. And we have to teach our kids that. We have to teach our kids history. Don't you know they are trying to get rid of Black history in schools? They're trying to get rid of that in public schools. They are trying to get rid of this, about some of the books they teach us in school about slavery and all that. They're trying to get rid of that because a lot of truth is coming out about what took place during those times, during the slavery times. A lot of stuff is coming out. A lot of stuff that they don't teach you in school. A lot of stuff that they don't show you in movies. A lot of that stuff is true, but it goes deeper. Way deeper than what the movies and stuff that you read in the books. A lot of undercover stuff, a lot of stuff that people have done wrong to our ancestors is starting to come out now. A lot of truth. So since a lot of this truth is coming out and people are waking up to who they really are, they're trying to get rid of it. They really is. They are trying to get rid of it, and they're trying to not teach it in school. They only give you but so much, and a lot of that stuff that they teach you in history class is half the truth anyway. It really is. It's much more than history than Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and a lot of this little small stuff. Rosa Parks. A lot of young women. Let me tell you about the Rosa Parks situation. A lot of women did not even give up their seats prior to Rosa Parks. But you don't too much hear about those women. You may hear about one. But it was something about Rosa Parks that they decided to make that situation famous. she's only famous because she didn't give up her seat on that particular day. But, you know, there was a lot of people that did not give up their seat on the bus either. So sometimes a lot of our history, you got to really think about it. Really, truly think about it. Like, really. Think about, like, the 28 days they only give us. We need more than 28 days. We need a whole year, to be honest, and plus more. Because it's a lot of history. A lot of history can't go down in 28 days. We can go on and on and on and on to our great grandkids about a lot of history. So like I stated, I challenge y'all to dig up some research in your own city and state and find out if there was a little black Wall Street in your own town. Like I stated, if you have come across that, message me, you know, tag me in a video. If you decide to go live, just let me know. I would love to watch through that video. Love for you to react to it. And, you know, give my commentary as well to let you know, what did I think about it? Maybe your history could be a little bit different than mine. Maybe it could be the same. But like I said, Charlotte, North Carolina has grown over the years. It does not even look the same. So Thomas said Rosa was the token person because of her skin color, and she worked with MLK. They did not want to say it was a teenager who was unwed and pregnant. They could not use her because of how it looked. Now, that is true. That is true. I never thought about it, but Tommy, you're right. That's why. I'm glad that you mentioned that, Tommy. I'm really glad that you mentioned that. But I hope that y'all like this reaction video. Like I said, there'll be plenty of more reaction videos. I hope that y'all like the new upgrades that my husband and I have done to the channel. I hope y'all like the background. Got 2 cameras. I got one in front of me, and then I got another in front of me, and there's a light here, and there's my ring light off to the side. So, and then also I got the green screen behind me. So, I hope that y'all liking this new setup. Like I stated, excuse me, on my community tab, I will put a picture up there to show y'all how the new setup is. Make sure y'all go over to my husband and my son's YouTube gaming channel. It's called Double Troubles. They also on Twitch. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe over there as well. Follow them on Twitch, which is Rich, RICH _ Nix, NIX, N as in Nixie, X as in xylophone. So make sure y'all follow their Twitch channel as well. They go live. They do a lot of video games. And I just want to let y'all know that I will become a truck driver, okay? So stay tuned for that. Y'all will see later on regarding of me becoming a truck driver, okay? So, yes, I will be a licensed truck driver. Just know that y'all will see a video of me driving a truck, okay? Y'all gonna be in a big surprise regarding that. So, I hope y'all like this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new videos will be uploaded to the channel. Okay, you guys? So, there will be plenty of more videos coming. I am back. I took another hiatus. I'll do another video, a sit-down video with y'all regarding that. But I miss you guys. Y'all stay tuned. Thank y'all for all the support that you have been showing our family channel. We really do appreciate that. So we appreciate all the love and support. We appreciate all the love and support that you've been showing to my husband and my son's channel. So until the next time, I will see y'all on my next video. Thank you guys for tuning in for the chat, and we really appreciate it.